My name is David Kimmett. I'm the president and CEO of Rain and Associates in Spokane, Washington. Our staff is about 50 people, and we've had the opportunity to work with Tricia Jamison and Jamison Wellness for several months at this point. Both personally and professionally, I've had a chance to work with her, and I've found a lot of great benefits with the different things, the different education, the information that Tricia has provided to us. On a personal level, I've done lots of other nationally known weight loss type programs, and the first thing that I said to Tricia was, what makes this different? Why is this any different? And she not only told me why, but then went ahead and proved why this one was different. It's not just the food, but it's about the education of the food. It's not just the exercise, but it's how to exercise smartly. And more than that, it's really the mental and the spiritual piece of just better wellness. When you believe it, when you do it, when you are in the mindset to really make the change, the information that she provides is just enormous. I have not lost a lot of weight on this program, but spiritually, mentally, I am several pounds lighter than I used to be. And so because of that, I am now with a personal trainer. I now help my wife with cooking and eating at home and menu planning, not only for myself, but for our family. So because of those things, I give Tricia and the Jamison Wellness all the credit for that. On a professional side, with our staff, again of about 50 people, we have had different seminars, different classes, things like that located here right in our office. Tricia's come out and done seminars for our staff. She has motivated a great number of the people in our office to also now go and find like personal trainers, be watching what they're eating, and just in general for our business, it's less sick time. We're experiencing people being gone less than they were, which makes productivity go up, which makes the customer happier. And so it's just all around been a great deal, a great investment for us as a company to work with Tricia and Jamison Wellness. Just the information that she has, we will actually be doing another series coming up here before too long to increase what we're doing with her. So lots of belief in her, lots of credit to her, and we're really grateful to have met her and had the opportunity to work with her.
I'm ready.
I'm Jamison. I work at Premier Blue Cross in the product config department. I'm a product config analyst, and we come to Dr. Jamison's office, and me and my wife have always struggled with, and this is my wife, Melody Meese, and we've always struggled with having junk food in our house and a lot of sugar. We have 6 kids, and we just wanted something different that could help us not have that stuff in our house. And when we came and saw, Dr. Jamison, he introduced us to the Jamison Wellness workshop that was being put on. And so we looked into it, and we took that workshop class together. And the first night was an informational night, and we were like, holy smokes, what we learned about the sugar, what it does to your body. And one of the big factors was me having diabetes. I was up to 2 pills a day, and I was taking 2 shots for my sugar level. And we realized that one of our big issues in our family was the sugar. Everything we ate was sugar, sugar, sugar. And the more sugar you ate, the higher my numbers were and the sicker I was getting. And after we took that first class, we realized we got to change some stuff. There's this isn't, something's not right here. And the class was so informative about one of the things I took away from it, and we both discussed it, is sugar, we didn't realize, is like a drug. It affects your body and you're addicted to it. Well, we were addicted to it. And we went home that night and we made a pledge to each other and to our kids that we're changing. I mean, we don't want this in our life. I know you have to have sugar, but we don't need as much as what we had. And so we took the next 4 weeks, was it? The workshop we took, and The information that we received was phenomenal. The research that Tricia had gave us was just amazing. You know, whatever she talked to us about, she had the data and the research to back it all up. And the next 4 weeks, we learned, you know, from the sugar intake, how to figure it out, the stress, and it was over the holidays, one of the biggest deals to try to get rid of that. And each time we went to a class, we came home and we preached to our kids that we're changing our life. This is what we're doing. This is what it does to your body. This is what we learned. And if you want to read upon it, here it is. And we went home and got rid of a ton of candy. I mean, we took out almost all of our candy. Some of it we left there to kind of eat and get rid of it along. Can't just wing it off, you know. And, you know, since then, since this class and getting rid of that sugar intake, I've reduced myself down to 1 pill a day and off my shots. So my sugar levels have been pretty normal with that 1 pill, and it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're making a difference. And you know, we never realized this until we sat through these classes we thought sugar was just an everyday thing, and it's not. It's something you really have to watch your intake, especially people like me that have diabetes. And you know, if you're trying to lose weight and trying to get healthy, this is a great start. This is where you got to start and go from there. And it's really, I think it's really opened our eyes to a lot of this stuff. It helped us motivate because going to the classes, the material that you get to read, and then the stories of different people in the class that have, some are, they do the individual courses, I guess, and the stories that they talk about how they've come from losing 10 to, I think one of the ladies lost 40-something pounds from taking these classes and having that, what do you call it, the one-on-ones and the support. I mean, there's people there that support you, and there's people that, not everybody lives the same lifestyles, and you get to learn each lifestyle and how they've changed their lifestyle to fit how to be healthy.
And how have you felt your personal body by making those changes?
I personally have felt great. My numbers, my numbers always used to be pretty high. I was in the 200s probably, close to 3. And they're down to, anywhere from, they run from like 95 to maybe 130 tops. And yeah, my body's adjusting to that because I've never been used to that. And it's weird. I don't think I get as tired anymore. I'm more alert. And to me, that's huge. It's a start. And I've lost some poundage, and I'm going to keep going. I think as a family, we've dedicated ourselves to do this.
How has that translated to improved job performance?
I'm at work. I'm more alert at work. I'm not at work and halfway through my job I'm not kind of nodding off and trying to stay awake. I'm not having to check my numbers every few hours because they're going high and low because of the sugar intake I'm taking at work. And I think my performance is a lot better because I can focus directly on my job.
Have you found that your time that you need to take off because of illness has changed?
I personally, absolutely, I think so. When I was sick there for a while, I had to take a lot of time off because my diabetes number would go really high and then drop really low. And you get sick from that. And then you put asthma on top of that, and it really affects all that stuff. And, I still might miss a day here or there because my numbers, are still kind of adjusting to it. But other than that, I'm doing my 40 hours a week, and it feels good. It feels like I'm there.
Mel, do you feel better too?
Yes, I feel better.
Good. Any particular changes that you've noticed about you that you feel improved upon, or do you have better energy? Do you have better
I think I have
endurance?
more energy to do more. I'm not as tired when I get home from work as probably before. But we're still learning and going through the process. I mean, it's not easy to cut out all that sugar like that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're used to, we've started reading boxes, tons, I didn't realize all the sugar we were giving our kids through our cereal, you know, because they like all that good cereal.
And all
So
the
that
pop.
was a huge adjustment for the kids to be like, okay, once this is gone, it's no more. So, yeah.
Absolutely. We go to the store and Mel has her little calculator out that she calculates the sugar versus the, you know, how many servings and all that we learned in class that we've never done. In all the years, we've never done that. And now we're more conscientious about what we buy. I mean, we're looking at that label saying, yeah, that's not happening. So.
You guys had some particular personal motivators that you wanted to become healthy. Is there anything that you can think of that would translate to just about anyone that you might work with?
I think our personal motivator is our kids. I think having that kids, you have to be healthy for your kids to be able to go to their sporting goods and to be able to be involved in their school stuff. You know, I was pretty sick where I was always just at home. I was like, I don't want to go do that. I just want to lay here, and I don't want to go to the doctor. You know, it's just this, and I just leave me alone. And it's the healthy lifestyle makes you more active. It makes you more involved in the community and your family. Absolutely. And I mean, I think it helps our marriage. I think you know, me just wanting to sit on a couch because I'm so tired and sore, not being able to help my wife when she just worked a 40-hour week. It's not, you know, this, I get up and I can help her now, and I can actually move and I can do stuff. So, absolutely.
Perfect.
So some of the internal mental, spiritual type things that I've worked with Tricia is, if your mindset isn't there, you're not going to be willing or not going to be receptive to the things that are being taught you, the information that she's giving you. Again, if you've ever tried to be more healthy or lose weight, it is an issue of, you know, having the right mindset. With working with her, I've really identified things in my life that needed to be simplified, needed to be modified or changed, and in not having to carry that weight also, I've been able to then focus on other things. You know, getting things off of my mind have allowed me to sleep better. Getting things off of my mind have allowed me to think about other things rather than just focusing on, you know, the issues that I've been dealing with or had to deal with or had to work through. With working with Tricia, it's helped me be able to really think about and concentrate more on what I need, what's best for me, what's best for those around me, as opposed to focusing on, you know, some negative things, some baggage at work, some issues that needed to be tended. And just with working with her, the confidence is up. Those things have been tended. The belief in myself, in self-worth, has changed to allow me a better grasp on prioritizing the various issues so that I can, again, focus on those things that would more affect my physical well-being, and just her help with my mental well-being is all part of the program. Translated to my work functions, it's really kind of cleared some lines for me. It has really helped me open up communications with my business partner, where a portion of my issues lied. Got some of those things kind of taken care of. It allowed me to, I guess, think through various problems, and in getting through those, which were really weighing heavily upon me. Those were kind of removed. Those kinds of things were taken out, and again allowed me to focus on what's best for this company, what's best for our staff. You know, a healthier staff, again, makes for better productivity, a happier staff, those kind of things, which is very important in our culture and our environment as a company. We do a lot of fun things with our staff, and if we can do something fun and give them education and give them something to think about, that makes their lives happier, it's, you know, very selfishly to Rain and Associates benefit as well.
Hi, I'm Melinda Kimmett. I'm a mother, a vice president of a corporation. I work full-time, and I am one busy lady. I had the opportunity to begin working with Tricia in the spring of 2013, and my life has completely changed. I struggled with work and that being a priority, along with my family, and not really looking at the things that I needed to take care of myself to then take better care of others. Tricia has really helped me with the nutritional piece of my life. I now menu plan and cook at home. My family is eating things that they had never eaten before and liking it. I was busy at work. It used to be that on my way home we would stop and pick something up to take it home for dinner so that would save me time. But in the long run, it doesn't save me time. It makes me unhealthy. It makes me sick. I was not exercising. I am now exercising a lot. I now weigh less than I have in 25 years. I noticed that I just have a greater feel for life in general, not just a diet. That is just not what this is. It's a whole life process, and it has just brought on so many wonderful things for me. I'm 48 years old, and last weekend I went downhill skiing for the very first time. And when I got home with my family, the next day, believe it or not, I was the only one that was not sore. So I found that very interesting. I think that is due to what I'm eating. I've stopped most sugar, definitely all added sugar, and no artificial sugar substitutes. And I really see a huge change in just those items, just in how I feel physically. My body aches, stuff like that have gone away. My blood pressure has dropped. My blood sugar is good. I'm amazed at what I can do right now and how strong I am. I attend spinning classes and I have a personal trainer. I was able to do a personal one-on-one session with Tricia, which was great. But I've also attended some seminars. We did a sugar seminar in our office for employees that I attended. It was very helpful through the holidays. I've heard that on average, or the average person between Halloween through January 1st gains 15 pounds. Well, between Halloween and January 1st, I lost 13 pounds. So very exciting, and so not only is that a 13-pound loss, but if this was last year, it was a 28-pound loss because I would have put on the 15 pounds. So I just am so grateful and blessed to have worked with Jamison Wellness, and I just couldn't thank them enough. The process hasn't, things that I've done in the past have been structured diets. There was an end to it. This is not. This is, it's just a change in what I'm doing all over. I eat the things that make me feel good. I don't eat things to make me feel good immediately, but what I know will make me feel better. It's all a decision. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, but definitely different ways that I handle my stress level, what I'm putting into my body, make a huge difference in how I feel.
How has your stress improved since doing this program?
I sleep so much better. With the exercise, I know they tell us and have always told us that exercise will help us with our stress. Well, it's true. As much as I wanted to not believe that, it's very true. My stress level's down. I look at things right now, not what's in the future or what might happen, but really what is happening and what I can do to take care of it and not borrow trouble. As far as my job, just the fact that I feel so much better makes a difference. Coming in and not feeling overly full or achy, I just get in and I get things done. I'm a lot more focused. I notice a lot of things that I do as far as reconciliation or balancing, they come quicker. I'm not having to spend a lot of time. I just feel like I know, more focused, more pinpoint. Big difference. And I also notice with the people that I work with, I'm a lot more honest and open about what is necessary and not just what I think they should want to hear or what I should say. I can really tell with what I'm eating just makes an unbelievable difference. Very anxious before, very stressed. Just little things that my kids would do I just would take it so personal. And now it's just, I don't know, it's just so different. I just feel so great, and it's just all part of my life story. You know, if I stayed down the straight and narrow path, it would be a book, but it's such a wonderful book when you have all of these stories to tell, and I feel like I'm more willing to get out there and tell some stories, hence skiing for the first time in ever. Oh, this program definitely empowered me. Not chained to it at all. There's, again, like no right way, no wrong way. Just the decisions that made me feel better. I looked at what do I want out of this, not what do I have to do. What are the foods that I should eat or should not eat? I can really look at foods now and say, I like that because it makes me feel good. I did not eat fish. Fish would be the worst thing ever. And in talking to Trisha and changing my eating really changed my taste buds. I bet I eat fish twice a week, and that's what I wanted for my birthday dinner. So you just learn, you just kind of start over. And again, I do have treats, make no mistake, but I know what happens when I do make those decisions or eat those items, and sometimes it is worth it. And so it's definitely not a diet. It's definitely something that I will be doing for the rest of my life, and I'm really enjoying it.